we called as a unique constraint nature. So this constraint nature is what now? Restricted of duplicate. If any user try to insert in duplicate data, then immediately I want to stop that duplicate data. I don't want to allow that into my table columns. Okay. And but the problem of unique constraint is what now allowed your null values. Okay. Now let me see. So first I will show you examples, and two types of example I'm showing. Careful observe. First I'm showing here column level example. Careful observe. In column level, how this unique constraint is working and how we want to apply. Okay. And who are not understanding, okay, column level and table level, so please see examples, then you will get some idea. Okay, right. So column level, what it was saying here, how it was working, observe. Column level means what I said, each and every column wise, you want to define your constraint. Okay, na? Each and every column wise, you need to define your constraint. Okay, fine. So now I'm just log in with my user account. Okay, I just set my paces. Okay, fine. And come back. See, I'm creating, and before I want to create, first I have to check my tables in my tab list. These are some tables we have here. So Chennai, Hyderabad. Okay, fine. These are some tables we have here. Okay, now I'm creating my first table. So just observe test number 1. Here serial number integer. On the serial number, after immediately, this is called as a column name and data type. After defining your column, immediately I'm applying what now, guys? Here unique constant, comma, next name. In the name varchar 2 of some size, and immediately I was applied here unique constant. So now tell me how I was applied my unique constant on each column wise we applied now. Yes or no, guys? On each individual column wise we applied now. Yes. Okay. Na? And this is called as a column level constant. Now clear all of you? Column level constant, clear all of you? Yes. And now see, I'm going to execute it now. Test one table already there. Huh? So I want to drop this test one table. Okay, fine. Drop it. And now you can see, yes. So my table is successfully created. So here carefully observe your constraints, whatever it was there. So here unique constraint I was applied on the serial number column. And the same unique constraint we applied on your name column. So that means into this serial number column, into this name column, I cannot insert duplicate values. I cannot insert duplicate values. Got it my point now? So let me see. If you try this, so insert into test number 1, sending values, serial number 1 comma A, it's my first record allowed. But whenever I'm passing here, the 1 comma B, if I, and before that, so it was first record allowed now. So the first record data I will show you in my table test 1. So data successfully inserted. But whenever I want to insert here, 1 comma B, if I try to insert it. Okay, when I was inserted 1 comma B, can you see now what it was happened? In my serial number column, already 1 is existing here. Already 1 is existing here. But the same one, again, are you inserting into serial number column? Okay, now again, are you inserting into serial number column? So now tell me, can I say it is a duplicate data? So it is a duplicate data. So duplicate data is not allowed. So that means this row is going to be restricted here. This row is not allowed here, restricted here. So now you can see if I go to execute this one, okay, showing restriction. And what is the restriction here? Unique constraint is violated. Okay, and MyDB 11 AM is my user database. And yes, some number is there, sys underscore C007654. So what is this number? Okay, that is, I will explain to you in the coming next classes. What is this number? Okay, now, right. So this number simply we called as what now? Constraint key identity we called. Okay, na constant key identity we called. Okay, na for every constant wise internally system is created key identity. But what is the use of this in future classes? You can understand. Okay, na right. So now you're finally my unique constant will be violated. That means a fired constant will be fired. Okay, na right. So now you cannot. Same as suppose if I insert it 2 comma a, if I insert it. Again, in this case, what it was happened, you can see now. So now here 2 is a new value because 2 is not there in the serial number. So it is accepted. But a value, you can see already this name is already existing in my name column. Okay, so that means this is duplicate now because on my name column also I was applied what now? Unique constant. I was applied what now? Unique constant. So that's why this value is not allowed because it is a duplicate. And when you try this, okay, when you try this, it is also showing error. It is also showing error. Okay, now. So again, unique constant is a violated now. Understand now? Yes. So here see number also different number. Here number is a 54 and here 55. So that means what? Every individual unique constant wise, some system is generated key identity. Okay. So that what key identity use of this we will see one by one classes. Okay, now. So now what finally, if you come back to your table, in your test one table, there is no duplicates now. So duplicates are not allowed here. But whenever I was inserted now, yeah, 2 comma b if I inserted allowed. Come on guys, is it allowed? Yes, because both are unique values, so it is allowed into table. Of course. So now, so this is allowed. And next, for example, but the problem of your unique constant problem is what now? Null. Suppose if I inserted null here, null is accepted, and the second time null also accepted. So like you can insert any number of nulls and it will be accepting into your table. So now we can come out and see. So nulls are accepted. Okay, now if you have accepted or not nulls, then you have to try with this. So 3 comma C, if I send here, then after that you can see your table. So 2 nulls are allowed. Okay, now nulls are allowed because in our Oracle, null is nothing but what now? Empty. It is not a value. It is just a empty. So any number of empties you can prepare, nothing problem. Okay, empty means there is no value in that. Okay, na? Right. So now this is what it was going to be happen. And this is column level constants, how to apply on your table. Understand now? So this is what we called as here. So column level example. Okay. And now you can go take your insertion. Okay, and the same insertion if you try to insert one more time. So this is allowed here. This is, I can say, allowed, but this is not allowed. But in the same pattern, if you send here nulls, okay, so nulls are nothing but empty. So here empties are allowed in this. Okay, now next come to table level and see if anybody have a confusion, you can see table level. So table level, what it was saying that, carefully observe. Table level syntax observe. We defined a constraint after all columns definitions. After all columns definitions, then finally your constraint should be applied. Understand now? So that means in the bracket, what is the mean by all columns definitions means at end of the table, at the end of the table. So you can go to apply. Understand now? Right. So that's why I'm saying that create table name. First to define your columns one by one. First column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. So how many columns you want to define? After that, end of the table constant type, and this constant on which columns you want to apply those columns you can give it here. Okay. Let me go and see. So in this, again, I'm creating one new table now. So create a table, test number 2 of. So first define serial number and name. Okay. The varchar 2 of size. See, I'm not giving any constants. On my individual columns, I'm not giving any constant. Careful observe. Just a column definition, sir, I defined here. Yes or no? Only columns definitions now. Yes, only column definitions I was given. Okay, now, but I'm not applying any type of constant here. Okay, I'm not applying any type of constant here. Okay, now, right. So now finally I'm applying constant. Which constant? Unique of serial number, comma, name, the two columns I applied. So now here observe the same unique constant here I was used in individually. Individually I applied. So that means in my first example, unique constant, how many times you applied here? Two times, sir. But now table level example, I was applied constants how many times? Only one time. And that is also end of the table definition. So first you have to design your columns, end of the table definition you can. Okay, this is called as a table level. Are you clear now? Table level means, understand na? Table level means end of the table. Come on, guys. Yes. So now this is what we call end of the table. And now table number 2 also there. What here? This table is already existing now. Okay, fine. So end of the table you created. So union created. And now we are observe carefully. Here in the first example, every individual column I was applied. Okay, na? Careful observe. Every individual column I applied. So it is individually I applied. So that means individually your data will verify. Okay, individual columns are verified. So serial number verified. Okay, duplicate or not. Name also verified, duplicate or not. So because of reason, I was applied my unique constant on two columns. Serial number and name individually I applied. So that's why these two columns also, how the data will be verified, individually verified. So serial number will go to separately verified, data is duplicate or not. Name column is also separately verified, data duplicate or not. So the here individual verifications. So serial number verification is serial number, name verification is name. Okay, it's both are individuals. So both are individually checking their data, both are individually checking their data. Okay, now so that is called as a column level because individual constants we applied. But now come to here, table level means what now? table level constant, end of the table, we applied on multiple columns. So here care flux are very important. And if you understand this concept, then only normalizations you can understand. If you're not understanding this, you cannot understand normalization. Understand now? So I'm very slowly explaining here. Check it out. So here, tell me, in table level, your constant is applied on single column or combination of columns? On individual columns you applied or combination of columns applied? Combination we applied. Okay, now? So whenever you applied unique constraint on combination of columns, then data also verified with the combination only verified. Individual columns are not verified here. Combination of columns data verified. That is the differences of column level and table level. Okay, fine. And now I can go to insert. Insert into test number 2, sending values of serial number 1 comma A. It's my first record. So allowed, nothing problem. And this record, if I want to see here, test number 2, yes, nothing problem. But next time I'm inserting same combination is repeated. Okay, I'm going to repeat it, same combination, 1 comma A. But this tell me, but tell me here, actually, this combination is already existing now. This combination already there in my table. Okay. So 1 comma A combination already there. Again, are you inserted again 1 comma A? So then what I can say, it is a duplicate combination. Yes, it is a duplicate combination. So duplicate combination, tell me, unique constant is allowed or not allowed? Duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Let me see. Allowed or not allowed? Can you come out and check it out? I will enter. Yes, not allowed. Again, your unique constant is fired. So your data is not allowed. Okay. Can you come out and see your table? Is it allowed or not? So data is not allowed. Understand now? Right. So why it is not allowed means this combination already existing in my table. So same combination user is repeated next level. So once the same combination, when I repeated, then that is called a duplicated data we called. Then duplicate data will not allowed here. Okay, right. In the next one, for example, if I send here 1 comma B, I'm sending now. Tell me, 1 comma B combination is there in my table? Is already existing? No. So 1 comma B combination is not there. Not there means it is a duplicator or new data now. It's a new data. New data means allowed now? Yes, allowed. And now we can see allowed or not? Yes. Okay, next. If I'm sending next, 1 comma B, again I'm sending. Is it allowed? No, it is not allowed. Because this combination already existing. That's why it's showing error. Same as if I'm inserting now. 2 comma A. Can I allow this? 2 comma A combination is existing in my table. 2 comma A combination is existing in my table. No. No means it is a new data now or duplicate data now. It's a new data. So new data means allowed. and see allowed or not. Allowed. Okay, next I'm sending. If I'm sending here the next one, 2 comma A, one more time I'm in setting. Is it allowed? Not allowed because this combination already existing. So it was showing here. Okay. So finally, this is what. Okay. So understand now. Table level constants are how it is working means individual data will not verified. Individual columns data will not verified. It was verified with a combination of columns data. With a combination of columns data only verified. Individual columns are not verified. Understand na? For example, so can you say, okay, can you say here, suppose I will take some teams here. For example, India versus, okay, Pakistan is a one match. Next, India versus Australia is another match. Next, India versus South Africa. Now tell me guys here. So India was playing how many matches here? 3 matches playing. So 3 matches playing with 3 different countries. Okay, na? India is going to be playing 3 matches with 3 different countries. Okay. But now tell me, every match is a unique matcher or else a repeated matcher? Every match is a unique matcher or repeated matcher? What do you say? Unique matches. So this is one unique match. This is one unique match. This is also unique match. So different matches. Okay, now. So this different matches means what now? Unique, not duplicate matches. Different matches. Suppose India versus Pakistan again. Now tell me, this is a first match or second match? This is called as a second match. It is a second match. Second match means what now? Same combination is repeated now. Already India Pakistan was played already first match, and the second match means it is the same combination repeated now. Yes, same combination repeated means what I can say? It is a duplicate. Understand now? So this is duplicate. So same here also, 1 comma A unique combination, 1 comma B unique combination, 2 comma A unique combination. Okay, na? So individual columns don't check. Individual columns are don't check. Check a combination of columns data. Check your combination of columns data. Understand now? So that is what we called as a table level constant we called. Understand now? Yes. That is called as a table level constant. And this type of constants what we called here, observe. So this type of constraint is allowed. It is not allowed. Okay. So whenever here one comment, you can take it. Whenever you want to apply your constraint, okay, on multiple columns or table level, these type of constraint is called as a, this type of constraint is called as what now? composite unique constant we called. It is called as a composite unique constant we call. So here, what is the mean by composite? Composite is nothing but multiple. Okay, now what is the mean by composite here? Composite is nothing but multiple. So that means, are you applied your unique constant on multiple columns? On multiple columns. Okay, the composite means multiple. Unique constant, are you applied? So on multiple columns, when we applied your constant, then the constants are called as a table level constants we called. Understand now? That kind of constants are called as a table level constants. Okay. And these composite constants, what it was happen? Combination of data only checking. Individual columns are not checking. Combination will check. Okay. This is what we call. And now what I'm saying here, suppose same thing. Okay. Are you sending here what we can say 1 comma B? Allowed. Okay. Right. So this is what now table level, column level differences. Okay. The next constraint. What is our next constraint? Not null. So not null. This constant nature. What is the nature of this constant means? It restricted. It restricted. It restricted nulls, but allowed duplicate values. But allowed duplicate values. So only restrictions of nulls. Okay, but duplicates are allowed. And this not null constant can define only column level. Okay, so this constant can defined on or defined at a column level only. So that means table level not support. So in the bracket, not supporting table level. Okay, now so you can't apply this not null constant on table level. Okay, mechanism, it is not allowed. It is allowed only column level only allowed. So now you can see I'm going to show you the example of your column level. Okay, now column level you can see. Column level can come out and see. So now I'm going to create one more table. So create table, test number 2 or test number 3. Suppose you can see serial number and I was applied column level not null. Name I was given varchar 2 of some size and here not null. Okay, now? Right. So here to execute it now. Okay. So here not null I was applied. So not null I was applied on my otherwise 1 second. Not null I was applied now, right? After applying not null constant on individual columns, careful observe, individually we applied. On serial number we applied not null and name column is also applied not null. Okay, fine. So not null what it will do on my table means here observe test number 3 sending values 1 comma A will accept it. Okay, now next what now 1 comma A one more time is allowed. So that means whenever you want to call this table, select a star from test number 3, then duplicates are allowed. Okay, now right, duplicates are allowed. But here the thing is, if you try to insert your null values, what it was happening, you can see. Null comma null, if I inserted, it is not allowed. So nulls are not allowed here. So you try and try, nulls will never allow. Okay. So this is what we called as a column level you can apply. Column level example. So, but your table level, it's not happening, guys, here. Okay. So the nature of a not null constant nature is what now? Restricted nulls, but allowed duplicates. So now the same data, if you send it, okay, allowed, but when you sending, nulls are not allowed. So that is the nature of your not null constant. Okay, so I want to say it is allowed, and it is also allowed, but nulls are not allowed. Okay, yes. So every constant is having its own behavior, its own nature. Understand now? As per their behavior, it was working. Okay, right. So this is not null, okay, behavior, how it was working. Next, for example, the same not null constant, suppose I try to apply it on table constant, table level. Now we can see create test number 4. Serial number, okay, first I'm giving serial number in teaser. Name I'm giving varchar 2 of some size. And after that, we are applying not null of a serial number, comma, name. So now you can see. So now I try with the not null constant, I'm applying on table level mechanism. Okay, table level mechanism we apply. But the problem is what now? Not null constant will not supporting table level mechanism. So it was showing error. What it was say, invalid identifier. And the problem is here. So not null is not allowed at my table level. Okay, now this is what we called as a not null. Now, next, the next constant will be take out check constant. Check constant, the nature and behavior and purpose of check constant is what now? To check the value, okay, with the user defined condition before accepting into a column. Understand now? So that means on my column, which condition was given by user, that condition will be checked. Suppose you are inserting value is equals to, okay, my conditional value is matching with conditional value, then it is allowed. Otherwise, it is not allowed. Understand now? So that means what we want to say, to check values with user defined condition, user defined condition on a column. Okay, now? Right. And now come to example here. So first I will show you column level. First I'm showing here column level. So column level, how we can go? Let me come out. And see, I'm going to create one new table. So create table, test number 4. Suppose employee name I was given, varchar 2 of some size. And here salary is a number. So number of some size. And here I was applied check constant. Check salary which is greater than 8,000. So this is, okay, now one restriction I was given now. Okay, to execute. Table is created. After created table, let me insert your data into test number 4 to insert your values. So employee name and employee salary, for example, I was given 8,000 rupees I'm giving now. So user giving 8,000 rupees. Okay. right? So now here, what happened here? If I try this, what it was happened, this 8,000 rupees, whatever it was going to there here, the 8,000 rupees. So this 8,000 rupees value, first it will be checking with your check condition, which was given by user. Salary greater than 8,000, but 8,000 I'm giving. So it was showing some error. It was showing some error. Okay. And now we can see I'm going to check constant will be fired. The check constant will be fired. But when I'm sending here, suppose 8,001 rupee I'm sending. Can I accept this? As per my condition, it was accepted. Huh? Yes. Now it will be accepting into table. Yes, accepted. And now come out and see your table test number 4. Okay, it was accepted. So that means more than 8,000 salaries are allowed, but less than or equals to 8,000 not allowed. So this is what to check constant before accepting values into your table column. First, your data will be checked out or verified as per given condition. Understand now? This is what we called. So now I'm going to here to send it now. Okay. So here I will give it for your practicing purpose. It will be good for you. So it is not allowed. Okay. But if I'm giving 1 rupee, then it is allowed. Okay. Na? Right. This is column level. Then I have to show table level here. So table level, how it was working, guys. Okay. Careful observe. In table level, I'm going to design it here. Create a table, test number 5. So E name, varchar 2 of some size. Salary is a number data type. Got in my point now? Yes. Now, finally, I'm applying check of. So my first condition is what now? E name. So E name is equals to, okay, upper of E name if I'm giving now, for example. So first condition is what now? E name is equals to upper of E name is the first condition, guys. Understand my point now? Upper of E name is my first condition. And second condition I'm giving. Second condition. And salary which is greater than 10,000. Okay, now salary which is greater than 10,000. Okay, and finally close. So this is our table we designed now. Table is created. After created table, carefully observe. After created table, so what you want to do now here? Now you test now. So now I'm going to insert this into test number 5 and sending values of, suppose E name I'm passing here, small case character I. Okay, and salary was I'm sending 12,000 rupees. Now tell me, this data is allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Why, sir, not allowed this data? Why it is not allowed? E name is a lower. Okay. So that means this is my first condition and this is my second condition. Two conditions between what I am using here. AND operator. AND operator means what now? First condition true. Second condition is also true. True, true, true. If first condition true, second condition false, then what happened? False. Then first condition false, second condition true, even though false. When first condition false, second condition false, then false. Understand now? So here my first condition is what now? Uppercase. But I'm sending which one? Lowercase. So my first condition is what now? False. Then it is not allowed. Understand now? Right. Suppose in the same to same. Sai. And now I'm passing 9,500. Can I allow this? No. And tell me this time, what is the problem this time? It is not allowed. Why it is not allowed here? Which condition is false? Yes, salary condition is false. So that's why what I'm doing here, if I want to execute now, it is also not allowed. Now I'm giving now Sai and 12,000. Can I now? So both conditions are true now? Yes. So both conditions are true means true. What happened? True. Okay, yes, allowed. And now finally, you can come out and see your table. So true allowed. See, but other one is not allowed. So this is check constraint in the table level, how we can apply. So here the problem is this one. And if I give Sai, and here I was given 9,000. Okay, right. So now this is what you say, not allowed. This is also not allowed. This is what now? Yes, allowed. So this is check constant at my column level as well as table level. Understand now? Right. And the next constant, primary key. This is important for us. Carefully observe. So primary key constraint. Okay, na primary key constraint. How it was working and what is the nature of primary key constraint means. Basically, primary key constraint, okay, is or it is a so it is a combination of it is a combination of unique and not null constants. Unique and not null constant. So combination of unique and not null constant. So that's why the nature, how the primary key nature, how it was means the nature of unique, the nature of not null. The both natures of unique and not nulls will be absorbed by primary key. Unique and not null absorbed by primary key. So that what it was happened. So by this reason, what happened? By the nature of unique, okay, it is restricted. It is restricted, duplicates by nature of unique and nulls. It is a nature of, okay, not null. It is restricted, duplicates and nulls. So got it my point now? The both natures, sir, we are going to be getting now. Okay. So the nature of unique constraint, not allowed duplicates. The nature of not null constraint, not allowed duplicates. Okay. The both natures we got it. But here observe carefully. Unique primary key constraint should be have only one primary key on a table. That means, sir, a table is having only one primary key constraint. Only one primary key. Okay, now? So more than one primary key constant, sir, we cannot apply. This is very important question for your interviews. Okay, now? In a table or a table is having only one primary key is only allowed. More than one primary keys are not allowed. Okay. Let me come out and examples here. So come to example in the column level. So come back now. So now I'm creating my table now. So create table, table number, test number 6. Okay. And here carefully observe. So branch code, integer, and I applied here primary key and branch name, varchar2 of some size, and here also applied a primary key. Now tell me guys here, how many primary keys I was applied on my table? 2 primary keys I applied. But when you apply 2 primary keys, what it was happening, you can see it was showing error. And it's very clear. It's very clear. Table can have only one primary key. It's very clear. Okay, na? So we can't. So that's why any one primary key you can remove from your table. Okay, then allowed. And here careful observe. Your primary key are you allowed on which column? Branch code column. So that means a branch code only restricted duplicates and nulls. But your branch name is allowed duplicates and nulls because on this column there is no constraint. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Come on. Okay. Point to remember. So whenever I was insert here, test number 6 and sending values, branch code 1021, branch name is SBI. Allowed. But it's the same SBI if I send, okay, for this 1021, it's not allowed because 1021 already existing, but same you send, not allowed. Again, if you send here, duplicate not allowed. Next, if you send null also, null is also not allowed. Understand now? Null is also not allowed. But whenever I send here, okay, 1022 allowed? Come on, guys, allowed or not? Yes, it is allowed. And finally, come back to your test number 6. See, only branch code only not allowed duplicates and nulls because my primary key on branch code. That's why this is only restricted. But branch name is not restricted. Branch name, I didn't apply anything. That's why it was accepted duplicates and nulls. Understand now? So this is what we called as a primary key constraint, how to work in column level operation. So it was allowed, first one. Second one, not allowed. Third one, not allowed. Fourth one, allowed. Okay, now? Right. So now this is what we called as a primary key on column level. Same as you can go for your primary key on table level. So table level also observe carefully. In table level, how I'm going to apply? So create table test number 7. Same branch code I'm giving integer. Branch name also I'm giving here. First I define here. After that, primary key on these two columns, B code and B name. B code and B name. Okay. Now let me go. After that, here observe carefully. So now if I was inserted here, test number 7 and sending values, branch code 021, branch name SBI. It's a first combination because here observe carefully. It's the same look like a unique constant. Same look like a unique constant. Combination of data checking, not individual data. Combination of data checking. So now tell me, the 1021 SBA already that combination I inserted. Again, same combination, can it is allowed here? No, because it is a duplicate, not allowed. But same 1021 HDFC allowed? Yes, allowed. Because of reason, different combination. Because of reason, different combination. First combination is SBI. So second, HDFC. Different combination. Got it my point? So allowed. But again, next time inserting same 1021 HDFC. Can I insert again? This combination can I accept here? No, not allowed. Okay. So understand now? But here tell me, if I inserted null comma null, can I? What happened? You can see now. Null is not allowed. Null comma null is not allowed. Because B code is a primary key. Primary key nulls are allowed or not allowed? So this is what we called as a primary key on table level. Primary key on table level. And what I'm saying here, this type of primary key is called as a composite primary key. How you can say composite unique constant? How you can say composite unique constant? Same as a composite primary key. Okay, na? So composite primary key and composite unique constant. So these are very important in your normalizations purpose. Okay, na? So that's why carefully observe. And now these are my testing operations now. Okay, right. So first one, it is yes, allowed. This repetition combination is not allowed. Different combination is allowed. Nulls are not allowed. Okay, so this is table level primary key. Okay, now so now here carefully observe. So in table level also, can you tell me, somebody is confused? Table level also, how many primary keys I have in a table? How many primary keys are there on my table? Only one primary key. Understand na? Either table level or column level, whatever it was, only one primary key is allowed. Understand na? Right. So these are what now up to now, guys, here the total. So unique not null check primary key we discuss. Okay, and two more is there, foreign key and a default. So these constants, sir, we will discuss on Monday session. Okay, na? So Monday the remaining two constants we will be discuss. Okay, na? Right, guys.